Duncan, Noel. So we're trying to get together a color coding pilot. Now, one of the things that we discussed as we talked about how we're going to act this out is that the color coding isn't something that Outlook is set up for. So for the purposes of our demonstration, it'll be a specific trigger word in the topic line of the email. So we'll have to do that. We haven't had time, of course, to talk to IT about what that solution looks like. So the end users, well, I think the idea here would be for senior managers to use this to disseminate information on corporate, environmental, safety, and so that people could very quickly see the messaging as it's coming down, hitting their inboxes, and they could filter by the color eventually. And for a pilot, we would simply do, as an M1, I would try this with my crew. I would just topic half a dozen emails, send it to them, and then say to them, did you see that quickly? Were you able to identify what the topics were, and just get their feedback very quickly one-on-one. So we can demonstrate what that looks like. All right, so this is me. I'm typing up an email, and on my subject line, I'm making sure that I'm writing safety, and then I'm going to go to hit send, and in the real world, we would see this come up as a pop-up. For example, if you send out a meeting invite and you don't have a location, there's a pop-up. So hopefully we can get the same thing operating to make sure that we have a category that's assigned to each email as it goes out. All right, so then in the inbox, the electricians would see it. Each one would have a color category in the main inbox. And then as they open it up, that banner, like for example, if you open a good catch is a green banner across it. Well, each one of the, say if it's safety, you'd have a red banner across it. So you quickly identify and you can see that it's something that's important for you to read. So to demonstrate, hi guys, I'm going to send you out an email, or a series of emails, and I'd like you tomorrow to just give me 5 minutes, and I'd like to talk about what you saw. So,
okay.
Send it.
Okay, sounds good.
It's now the next day. No, what'd you see when you opened your inbox this morning?
Well, I saw you had a specific subject line for different topics, so I was able to know quickly what I was going to look at, just from looking at the subject line.
And how was that for you, Duncan? Did you find it easy to see all the different ones? Because I sent some for safety and some for environment, so you could see the difference.
Yeah, it was really helpful. As soon as I opened up my inbox, I saw there were a couple of colors, and quickly I was able to know, like you sent me 2 safety-related emails, which I read right away because I figured that's pretty important for us to know. And then I got to some of the light purple and green ones a little bit later on in the day when I had time. Some of the other ones that weren't so important, I'd save for later in the day.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Great. Well done, everybody. On Ross, yeah.
Keep that there.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
What do we like about this?
I like Ross's hair.
No.
This is the mullet.
This is Noel.
I was like, that's not, I wonder what that was.
What else do we like?
I like the visual aids of using color and words to kind of quickly filter through information and having it consistent so you know what it means. Like safety is a common term used across everyone. Like everyone's using the same language to describe.
Yeah.
It's almost like it does the first step of prioritizing the information for you, because at a glance you can see what type of information it is.
Yep.
Is there anything we wonder about? Right?
I wonder what would happen if somebody miscategorized an email as safety, but it wasn't a safety email.
I wonder how it would work for people who are colorblind.
Yeah, maybe it needs to be a combination of color and in the topic line have the specific keyword, because then for folks that were colorblind, they could filter just by subject line. Yeah.
I wonder if topic's enough, or if there needs to be something with it, because it could be a safety email, but maybe it's not something that's urgent now for you to know. But there needs to be like a secondary prioritization that comes with it, like an urgent flag or an action needed or something to pair with it.
Or maybe if you had a combination of letters and numbers or something like that that indicated the priority and whether action was required.
Yeah, so like an A1 safety means top priority right now.
And action required.
Yeah, exactly.
A2 means it's top priority, but it's for your information, no
Yeah.
follow-up required, or it's something like that.
Yeah, it's the system we could work out. Yeah.
Do we already have like a level 1, 2, 3 on?
True enough. Yeah, we could do it that way. Yeah.
And well, they already had it, now they changed it once again, so.
I wonder if you'd run out of colors.
Well, I don't think you need to color categorize everything you send. If I'm sending out just normal communications, I think you'd have that option in the screen to just say, yeah, no, that's fine, no color, that's fine. But if you're corporate and you're sending out a message on safety, you want to make sure that it's tag red and that when it's in the user's inbox, there is that red banner, or the lettering is red, what have you, however they can make it identifiable.
So would that be for computer or would that be for mobile devices?
Hopefully both. We were trying to mess around a little bit, sending emails to one another. It doesn't really work at all right now for color. If you hit something as high importance, top priority, whatever it is, I forget it, I think it's high importance, the receiver doesn't see it.
I have another one. How would you prevent misuse?
I think it would be peer abuse would stop that. If you were not doing it correctly, people would tell you.
Team, is there anything about your test that would not meet the criteria of under an hour, under $100, and you'd learn from it?
No, we're fine.
The modified kind of distilled version will
Yeah.
satisfy that. That's why we had to come up with it as an alternative means of an IT solution,
Yeah.
right? So the test, it'll meet all those three criteria.
Good. It sounds like you're willing to implement this test.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, how about a big hand? Thanks, guys.